Alita Battle Angel in 3D, a 2019 release, a 2-hour and 2-minute movie, a 2.39 to 1 aspect ratio, so you will get the black bars at the top and the bottom, starring Rosa Salazar as Alita, Christopher Waltz as Dr. Dyson, Jennifer Connelly as Shirin, and Keon Johnson as Hugo. Let me tell you something about this movie. This was based on a 1993 anime that was done in two 30-minute parts. Steven Spielberg has his hands in this. It is an absolutely stunning visual movie. It says on the back, stunning visuals with great action. Is that true? Absolutely true. Absolutely true. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I do want to mention this. One of my subs mentioned that I don't get to the 3D part of my review till much later on, so I'm going to start leaving a time slot below when I start talking about the 3D, and I always leave a link where you can buy the movie. Just want to remind you of that. But these are 3D movie reviews, so I'm here to talk about the movie. I mean, if the movie stinks, what's the point of watching it, even if the 3D is good? So I want to talk about it all. Other than that, just pop in best of 3D if that's all you want is 3D, okay? So I do want to talk about the movie too, but I will leave that link when I start my 3D part of the review. Okay, so is it all that? There is a lot of action in this movie. Let me tell you a little bit about the plot. Alita's is a cyborg that's put together by this doctor. She's parts that have fallen down from this city high above. There's one city left. There used to be a lot of cities in the sky, but now there's only one left. And they just dump their garbage right out of the middle. And everybody lives below. Nobody knows what's up there. Everybody wants to get up there. And this doctor just rummages through the garbage and he puts together cyborgs. And he comes across what's left of Alita. And she has her human brain, and he builds this beautiful cyborg, and she really kicks butt. I mean, I want to say that about her. She never breaks character. She's never weak. She's a battle angel, an angel because she fell out of the sky. She's kind of like their last hope. But this is a love story. She falls in love with Hugo, and she works to get him passage to the city above. That was his dream, his only dream. But to do that, you got to go into these battle arenas, and it's like a rollerball. And so that's where a lot of the action in the 3D really kicks in, is in that. I'll talk about that in a minute. I see a lot of similarities here with Ghost in the Shell, with the human brain and the cyborg body, and she's trying to remember her past. She gets some flashbacks, things like that. So I see a lot of similarities here with Ghost in the Shell. You'll probably see that too. I want to say this also about the movie. I was going to give this 5 stars until the last scene. It was very anticlimactic. It really disappointed me. I really got into it. I mean, my heart was pumping. I was ready for this last scene to happen, and it just ended. And I guess they're going to make a sequel. So that kind of took a star away for me. Soundtrack is good. Soundtrack's very good. I do have to adjust the volume every now and then. There's some really loud parts in there. It's not really balanced. Could have been done a little better there. Let's talk about the 3D now. Let's talk about the 3D. The 3D is amazing. It really is. The depths in the cities, the depths in the city scenes, the depths from the building. I mean, you just get dizzy. You get dizzy looking down. I mean, if you're afraid of heights, it's really gonna affect you. It's crazy. The 3D is good, okay? It could have been better. There were some flat scenes in there. I want to say that it's 95% depth, 5% pop out. But when the pop out happens, it will make you jump. I mean, you got this. It's basically a villain that has these knives on these chains that come out of his fingers, and man, they pop right out of the screen, and they're right in the room, and they make you jump. So when it does happen, it's very good. And there's some slow motion scenes in here, Matrix type slow motion scenes where those fingers and chains come right out, and it is a very good effect. So you will like that pop out aspect, even though there isn't a whole lot of it. These scenes here with this battle arena in 3D, absolutely amazing. It's so engrossing. It's like you're there. There's no comparison to like the 4K, for instance. You got to see this in 3D. I would much rather watch this in 3D than in 2D. Like I said, there's a couple flat scenes. You will check your glasses once or twice, but basically, for the most part, you know it's in 3D, and that's a plus. It really is a plus. There's that love story element in there. That's really good, really good. I just wish it didn't end the way it did, but you know what? It's a movie. That's what it is. They're hoping for a sequel. Don't know if they'll get it, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to give Alita Battle Angel, the movie itself, 4.0 stars for the movie and 4.0 for the 3D. I would have gave it 5 if it wasn't so anticlimactic, and I would have gave it 5 if there was a little more pop-outs. So what'd you think? Did you see it? Did you see it in 3D? Did you see it in 2D? Did you see it at the theaters? Did you see the comparison here with Ghost in the Shell? Let's talk about that. Leave me some comments there. Hit that like and subscribe button. I will leave a link to when I start talking about the 3D, and I will leave a link to where you can buy it. Okay? So stay safe. Have a great night. And as always, God bless.